Hi, girl. Do you want to come sit in my lap, girl? Are you a mama's girl? Are you a mama's girl? Mm. Mm. Hello. I have some like new makeup that I wanted to play with, and I also really missed being on live. Like Amanda Z did a live the other day, and I was like, dang, I really, really want to do a live also. So I'm doing one. I really missed them. The last one I did was like several weeks ago. So yeah, I'm just gonna be doing my makeup, hanging out. Yes, this is I've had this shirt since high school, I think, like super duper long time. And I have some new stuff. I'm going to be playing. Hi Megan. I'm going to be trying this out for the first time. I have not tried it. I think my sister has used it a little bit. I think I might have used this shade in a pinch, but yeah, I'm gonna use this. I've heard mixed reviews on this, but Urban Decay sent this to me, so that's pretty cool. That's cool in itself, even if the palette is like not that good. I am still pretty hype about that. Oh my god, Ellie, perfect. Why don't you also do your makeup and let me know what you're using and stuff. And yeah, that would just be fun. How's everyone's weekend going? I hope that everyone had a good weekend. Yeah, it was just a normal weekend for me. My thoughts on copycat beauty. Like, do you mean like Makeup Revolution, that kind of thing, where like brands just blatantly copy packaging and stuff? Is that like, if so, I think that's like annoying, but I also understand because that happens in every single industry, like clothing, shoes, hair products. Like it happens in every single industry. And the thing is, if Makeup Revolution is making a dupe palette for an Urban Decay palette, Urban Decay palettes are $50, Makeup Revolution is 10. I mean, I think it's shitty, but it just brings beauty at a more affordable price. So I kind of respect it. I think, like, yeah, it's kind of annoying that like they can't be original, but I also like that people are then able to afford quality products when they might not be otherwise, because, you know, Makeup Revolution has like quality stuff. Like, I'm actually going to be I'm gonna let you guys pick out which one you want to see, but they released these two. Where is the name? They released these two new formulas of foundation, and they sent me like a ginormous box. Like, it was insane. I had never gotten like a brand had never sent me that much makeup before in like one sitting. And they sent this one. I think this is the glowy one, and then this is the full coverage matte one. But the shades are a little, like, I see what they were trying to do with the shades that they sent me, but they are like a little too dark. Right. People buying the dupes were never going to buy the expensive ones anyway. Like, it's just, I don't think, yeah, exactly. I don't think that it's taking like business away, because a lot of high-end products are just like unobtainable for a lot of people. And I think that's like totally fine. I don't know about that. The super lustrous. They kind of look like they would be dupes, but I kind of feel like the Fenty ones look like real lip products. Like, they look they look like real lipsticks. They kind of look like they might not be as sheer as the Revlon ones. Okay, before we do this though, the foundation, I really want to, this has been on my mind for so long. I want to try to do like my bronzer and like my contouring underneath of my foundation, just because like Samantha Robinbell used to do this like a year ago, and I've always really wanted to try it, but I've always been too scared because like I don't usually do my makeup just for fun, like when I'm alone. I used to when I was younger, but I just like, I don't know, I just don't do it anymore. But I really want to try it today, and I felt like it would be fine to like try it on camera. So I'm gonna try and do that. I don't have any makeup on right now. I'm just applying this first, and then I'm going to put my foundation on over top. I feel like I'm going to apply like a lot more than I usually do. This is the Alma Beauty Double Take, which I really have been liking. This shade, it's the Honey one. It's a little dark, but I think it blends out to be so pretty. And I know that if I spent a little bit more time out in the sun, like it looks crazy right now. I know if I spent a little bit more time out in the sun, I think that it would not be that dark. My undertone, when I'm shopping for foundations, I either go with a neutral undertone or a yellow undertone, but I only go with a yellow undertone if it doesn't look too yellow. Because sometimes companies are just inconsistent. Their version of yellow is not as yellow as other versions of yellow. So I either do yellow or neutral. That's another thing, concealing underneath foundations. I used to do that and then I stopped doing it. I don't ever conceal underneath anymore. Yes, neutral, sometimes more pink and brands as well. So that's a good point. Foundation swatches are really helpful for me because I can usually pick out my shade pretty dang well online. So foundation swatches are really helpful for picking out my foundation shade. And if I have like a perfect match in a foundation, like all-time perfect match, I'd say Urban Decay foundations match me fairly well. So and they have a pretty wide shade range. So I know that the shades can be pretty spot on. And I will use Temptalia's foundation matrix and plug in my foundation shade in Urban Decay, and then like I might plug in like another foundation shade like Fenty or like a MAC shade or something. They are the Temptalia foundation matrix is so spot on to what foundation like I'm looking for. So if I want to get matched for like a Maybelline foundation, I put in my foundation shade for Urban Decay. They'll give me a Maybelline foundation shade that would match, and it's spot on. I did that with the Beauty Bakery foundation, and it's pretty spot on. Like it's good. It's good stuff. Yeah, I find neutral to just be like a safe option overall. Hi, girl. Hi, girl. Are you just extra cute today, girl? Oh, look at you. Look at you, girly. Look at you, girly. So cutie. About that Drugstore cream blush video. Okay, so off topic. This is more pink and this is more yellow. So it's like, which one am I? I kind of feel like the pinky one looks a little better because it's like a little bit more neutral. I think I'm gonna go with that one. The cream blush video. I got all of these cream blushes like right before COVID and quarantine. So I got all of those cream blushes really pumped for them. And then I like was never really able to try them out. So, hi Kelly. This looks really pink. I just don't really want to look gray. She's thick too. I have tried this one time and I remember thinking it was like a little too thick, but I applied it with a brush. So I'm hoping that by applying it with a sponge, it will end up looking okay. This is like not really, I guess it kind of can be my shade. Okay, hopefully it doesn't cover up what I just did. If it does, it's fine. I think it did. See, this is why I like didn't really want to try this. I just figured it wouldn't work. Hi Kelly. I'm doing well. Oh my gosh. I'm glad that you rescued him too. That is so sweet. I love when dogs find good homes. We got a new foster kitten. Hi Amy. We got a new foster kitten. My family fosters kittens pretty often and much more often in the summertime because it's just, hi Abby, because it's kitten season. Like people like kittens or cats usually breed a lot in the summertime and a lot of people like don't get their cats fixed. So, it's a big problem, especially where I live. And so we'll foster kittens usually because either they need to find homes or something will happen to the mom and just whatnot. And we got a little black kitten yesterday and she is so cute. She's really young, like definitely young enough to the point where she would still be nursing. So we're just mixing her food with formula and like wet food so she's able to eat it. But I think we're gonna consider like bottle feeding her. Oh, maybe I should have done that. Maybe I should have not blended it out. That's a good point. No worries. The shade is not bad though. Like on the camera, it doesn't look that bad, but in person, my neck looks really yellow compared to my face. Like my face definitely does look really pink. Wilma loves the kittens. She loves them so much. The little black one that we just got yesterday is a little too small to play with Wilma. But she's funny because she's a little feral, the cat is, and we put them together yesterday so Wilma could see her. And Wilma's like Wilma. She was just like so excited. And the kitten was like, she wasn't hissing at Wilma, she was spitting at her, and it was so freaking funny because she's small and like you can't take her seriously. Yeah, Wilma and the other kitten, the one that's a little older, they go nuts. They have so much fun together. The foundation that I was using was this Makeup Revolution one, but this is the glowy one, I think, and then this is the full coverage matte one, and this is in the shade 10.5, but on the stream, it looks totally fine. It does not look weird in color at all, but in person, I look really pink. Like my face looks really pink. Yeah. And then I also have concealers from them, and the concealers are quite like dark too. I think I'm gonna go with this one. I think their new, oh shoot. Sorry. Hopefully the connection's okay. Yeah, I guess that is their new sister brand. Yeah, this is really yellow compared to the foundation that I just put on. Oh my gosh, this smells just like a MAC concealer. Like a pro longwear. Am I going to be trying ColourPop's new foundation? I didn't realize that they were coming out with a new foundation, but the original Pretty Fresh Tinted Moisturizer broke the heck out of me. I usually like do not have sensitive skin. My skin can really take like anything, and that foundation broke me out so bad. So I probably won't. Favorite cream blush from the drugstore? Honestly, Undone Beauty. I know that they're not really like a super duper accessible drugstore item. I think they're only sold at Target. So it's not like you can get it at Walmart or Walgreens or something, but seriously, that is the best cream blush. And then I think I really like the Milani ones. Second place to that. They're a little thin, they're a little sheer, but the Milani ones are nice too. Yeah, I wish I could wear the ColourPop tinted moisturizer, but seriously, like I had never had a reaction like that from a makeup product before, and it was so bad. It was so bad. You've noticed that they haven't transferred? That's nice. I've noticed my Glossier blushes, my cloud paints, are really good at not transferring on the mask, which is nice. And also, I have been wearing my blush a little bit higher up on my cheeks so that it's like a little bit more visible and there's like a little bit more peeking through. Mask-proof makeup, yes. They're not, the Fenty blushes are not good underneath a mask. That's kind of a bummer. For my powder, is the connection okay? I forgot to switch over to a different like Wi-Fi in the house because we live in a 2-story house, so we have different Wi-Fi upstairs, and my computer doesn't automatically connect to the one upstairs. It connects to the one downstairs, and I forgot to switch it over. The connection is fine. Okay. Okay, good. This doesn't look too bad though. This actually looks really nice. I really, really want to try the new Makeup Revolution bronzers. Those bronzers look so delicious. They look so freaking good. The shade, this smells yummy. Okay. All right. This is the Pure Translucent Loose Setting Powder. That smells freaking delicious. I saw this on a TikTok. And I bought it because it said on the TikTok, the girl said that the powder smelled like cupcakes. And I bought it, and then I was like, this does not smell like cupcakes, but I just got a whiff of it, and it smells delicious. Oh, Ashley asked me if I'm back at Ulta yet. No, I'm not back at Ulta yet. They started letting employees back, but they cap at like 70. No, Sandy, you're totally not late. Like, we just started. I also plan on being on live for a minute because I like really miss talking to you guys, and there's a lot of stuff going on, like a lot of drama going on, and I'm talking about it. I want to talk about it. I want to talk about it. But anyway, they've started letting some employees back, but they're capping at 75 hours a week. So they called me, they asked if I wanted to come back. I'm not really ready. Where I live, there's a pretty large spike in cases, and it's freaked me out. I've never been more scared to get sick, and I just really do not feel comfortable going out and working in cosmetics, especially. It'd be different if maybe I had like a desk job. I don't know. I feel like that would be like a little different. But also in my state, when I had gotten the phone call about coming back, people were not required to wear masks. It was just a suggestion. But now our governor, Roy Cooper, thank you that we have him. He is now requiring everybody to wear a mask when they're going out in public. So maybe I would have felt differently if masks were required when my work had called me, but I just really didn't feel comfortable going back at the time. And yeah, like my dad is able to work from home. My mom works seasonally, so she's not having to work right now. So I really would have been the only one in the house, like having to go, and just the fucking guilt that I would feel if one of my family members got sick. It just, it just wasn't worth it for me at the time, especially because my job at Ulta is only 15 hours a week. It would be very part-time. Am I disappointed in Beauty Bakery? Actually, I remember a few, maybe like a year ago or a year and a half ago, that Beauty Bakery had like gotten under somebody's skin about something. So I kind of wasn't surprised, but I guess I was a little bit disappointed. Especially because they're definitely one of the few Black-owned beauty brands that are like pretty mainstream. They are in like Ulta stores, so it was kind of disappointing. Oh, Ellie, I'm glad that you've recovered, but 2 weeks that you were sick, that's just crazy. That is so long. It really does freak me out, especially because like if I'm able to avoid going like out and about, doing like, you know, whatever, if I'm able to avoid it, I should avoid it, because then like why should I be putting other people at risk? Why should I be putting my own family at risk and putting myself at risk if I really don't have to leave the house like that? And especially like I have a lot of freaking friends who are just like going out to restaurants now. And it's really hard, especially because I live in a state that basically has opened up fully. And like I'll have friends texting me. Me and my boyfriend have like a couple friend that wanted to go out tonight. And I'm like, no, like I'm not going out. Like they wanted to go meet up at a restaurant, and we did go meet up at a bar a few weeks ago, but I told them outside only. Like I was not sitting inside. We could only find somewhere that did outside seating. And this time, like the place that they wanted to go to tonight didn't, like, I don't think that they would have had outside seating. Plus, like, they're just eating at restaurants like it's nothing. And I'm just not comfortable with that yet, especially because there's a lot of cases on the news of wait staff getting sick, and they're not closing down restaurants because people only care about money. And like I get it, I'm totally fine supporting restaurants by takeout and outside eating and stuff like that, but I'm not sitting inside. I'm not expecting your wait staff to wait on me like that. I just don't feel comfortable with it. Yeah, Amy, that freaks me out because both of my grandparents live in Florida, and it's just very high there, and it really freaks me out. I'm going to start doing my eyeshadow. I don't think I'm going to do purple. I'm just too chicken. But this shade right here, Dazed, I don't know if you can see it. It looks so good. It looks really, really pretty. I'm going to go in with Mind Slip. This like pale, looks like a peachy light orange soda. Yeah, Allie, I don't get it either. Here's the palette up close. You guys can see that better. Aren't my nails so long? These are my natural nails too, you guys. I know that I get my nails done like a lot, like I get my S&S, but I haven't been to get my nails done since all this happened, and I've just been letting my nails grow. Yeah, I will not be going to an amusement park. I will not be going. No way. Um, yeah, honestly, like when I do go back to work, I probably will have to trim my nails because like I'll be working and like doing stuff. But right now, I'm not doing like a whole lot of like heavy lifting and things, so I'm able to really, really grow them. Yeah, our area is like really not sure what they're doing about schools going back. I don't think that there's like definite plans. I think that they should consider having high school and middle school online, and then this is something that they're thinking about doing. They're thinking about doing high school and middle school online, and then using the schools in the area, all the schools in the area, to do elementary school but have very, very um, small classes. And because I'm a elementary ed major, I'm like very interested in what they're planning on doing. I think this would be the most amazing time to redo the curriculum and also make personalized learning a legit thing and stop grouping children by age and then start grouping children by ability. I realize that there's a reason why we don't do that because of like other factors of like maturity and also just like having to be with your peers. But this is the perfect opportunity to do shit like that. This is the perfect opportunity to try and group kids by ability. Imagine how much more these kids could get accomplished, because by like mainstreaming everyone and putting everyone in the same class, the very advanced kids are getting a like mediocre education most of the day. Sometimes they get pulled out to do um more enrichment activities, but then the kids that are really far behind, they spend all day in class not knowing what the fuck is going on. So this would be freaking amazing if personalized learning could really take off. You could have kids grouped by ability all day. They could be doing things that are specific to their own needs. I think it would be a really great opportunity, and I think the school district should consider it. But I live in a state where education is like not really a big priority, and I'm pretty sure our state is like 49th in education. Like it's like so bad. Um okay, so like Sandy, yes, but that's the thing. That's the thing. The class sizes would be really small anyway. So it doesn't really have to be grouped by age. Like it really doesn't have to be like a 7-year-old with a 10-year-old, because there's enough kids that need that enrichment all day in all second grade classrooms. Like there's an like if they're going to reduce classroom sizes to like 10, they 100% would be able to find 10 7-year-olds that need these specific things, and 10 7-year-olds who like need enrichment activities, 10 7-year-olds who like need help with like reading. I don't know. I think that they'd be able to do it and like not have really young kids with really old kids. I definitely think it would be possible. Like maybe they could still group them by age, but there wouldn't be such an emphasis on it because the only way that kids are grouped right now is by age. So maybe they could be grouped by age and other things because classroom sizes would be smaller. Um Yeah, Ellie, that happens all the fucking time. I personally was not, I struggled a lot in elementary school. However, I was a really good, like a really good person. I was a really good like kid. So I would always get grouped with the kids that like needed like behavioral issues. So I was like behind a lot of the time, didn't know what the hell was going on, but then also tying kids' shoes all day. Yeah, exactly. Group them by like what type of learner they are. Absolutely. Do I think I'll work at Ulta for the rest of my life, or what is my dream career? I definitely could see myself working at Ulta for a very long time, but also I really like what I do on YouTube. So whether I'm doing it like doing media like this on YouTube or Instagram, I feel like between the two, I could be fine financially. And then I'll have a husband too. And yeah, I don't really have like big intentions on being like rich. Like I don't really I just want to be comfortable. I want to own a house and be able to eat. And as long as I'm happy, then yeah, that's how my 23-year-old brain is working right now. Yeah, Tara, exactly. Small class sizes are always the dream. Yeah. I really wish that America was taking all of this more seriously. I'm just continuing to build up this one color because it is a little light, but I am surprised it's showing up at all. Ellie, yeah, it does sound like a lot of space. I personally like I want kids. Um yeah, I want kids. So I obviously would want my kids to have like their own room and stuff. But like I don't really plan on having kids for a little while now. So for me, I would just want like a big enough house where I have like if me and my boyfriend were going to get a house together, I would want a room for us and like a office room and then a kitchen and a living room and a bathroom. Yeah, I would be a good mom. Like I would enjoy that, but I just I really don't really want that now. My birthday is November 26th and I will be 24 this year. So I'll be 24 in November. I'm going to go in with Hacked, this shade right here. Oh, shoot, man. It's going to start raining. Let me turn the lights on. Let me see. Sorry, you guys are going to see my, like, pajamas. I have a ring light, but it's really broken. I am moving, you guys, though. I'm moving in maybe September. Yeah, I want to chat about that because it's like all I've been thinking about. I just found out like the other day that this was happening and I'm pretty excited about it. I'm pretty stoked about it. Um, Absolutely the fuck not. I would not move away from my family if I got married. If my husband was trying to take me away from my family, I would divorce him or I would not get married up to him. Yeah. I just wouldn't. Sorry. Now if we were married for a little while and he got like an amazing job opportunity or like I got a job opportunity in another state, then we would consider. But no, I do not want to live away from my parents. I just am not ready for that. I can't imagine a time where I would be ready for that. Also, my family are literally my only friends, so why would I want to move away from my family? You know? I did not realize it was going to rain like this, and now I'm a little annoyed. But I am moving. I'm going to be moving only 15 minutes away from my house currently. So it's not like super, super far or anything, but I'm really excited. You know what? I'm going to be right back. My ring light is just over here. It's like stupid broken. I don't know how this ring light exists. Like, I don't know why I bought this for like over $100. I used to have a really nice ring light. It was the Diva ring light, like the actual Diva ring light, and it was super nice. It worked the best. Like, it worked so well, and I had it for years, and it finally broke. And then I started doing the natural light for a while, and everyone seemed to really like the natural light, including me, but it was like a little restrictive. So I decided to get a ring light, but I didn't want to spend that much money on a ring light. Like, I didn't want to get another Diva ring light because it's stupid expensive, and I really liked I really liked the natural light. So it wasn't like I was gonna use it all the time. So I got this junky one, and I haven't even used it that many times. Like, I've probably used it, like legitimately used it 10 times or something. All right, hold on. Give me 1 second. This is good. This is better. Natural lighting is really finicky. I really do prefer it for my videos, but only when the natural lighting is really bomb. Like, and it's restrictive. Like, if the natural lighting is just not good, I like have to say goodbye to the video. Like, if it's just not good, I have to not film that day. I'm out of breath. Jesus. Yeah. But the house that I'm moving into, it's a little old. So the natural light situation in the house is just like not it. And that kind of worries me because I really do I love the look of natural lighting when it's good. But I don't know. We'll have to see. If you guys have any tips on like how to bring in more natural light into a house, please let me know, because the natural light that I get in the house that I live in with my parents is perfect. It is like the best. So we'll see. Yeah, the house is like, it's just 15 minutes away. It's actually really close to where my mom works. So that will be nice. And then it's really close to an emergency vet, which is amazing for Wilma Girl. It's also, they're also building a hospital like on the same road. Not like, it's like on the same road, but maybe like 5 minutes down the road. So that's really nice. And it's really close to our big major highway, which is good. And it's a really good location. I'm very excited about it. And I'll be able to live with my boyfriend finally. And we are also going to have a roommate. We're going to be living with his friend Sam, which I'm really excited for as well, because I really enjoy Sam. We've all known each other since high school. and it's like Justin's best friend. So it's just going to be a good time. Yeah, I'm excited. It is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house with a huge backyard. I cannot wait to decorate. Like, I cannot freaking wait to decorate it. Yes, Ellie, it seriously is like, yeah, it is amazing. The background, yes, I definitely want to decorate very cute so that I can have cute ass backgrounds in my house. And it's just gonna be a good time. I'm excited. I'm happy, really, really happy that it's so close. Like, so let me continue doing my makeup. I'm actually obsessed with this color, VR. It's like a little purpley. I said I wasn't going to use purple, but this just looks so good. It's a little purple with blue and green sparkle in it. It looks dope. So I'm going to use it. So basically, like the other day, my boyfriend calls me and he's like, hey, what do you think about moving with Sam? Sam's family owns this house. It's like, well, I'm not going to tell you what town it is, but the town that he said was only 15 minutes away. I used this foundation. Where is it? This one. The like new Makeup Revolution glowy one. So he called me, and I was like, oh, 15 minutes away, I'm fucking in. And he told me, like how many bedrooms it was, how many bathrooms it was. And he said, what the rent was. The rent, you guys, is so fucking cheap. It's going to be so cheap. We don't have to sign a lease because it's like his friend's parents' house. They just like have like a rental property, and the people that they had the house rented out to before were moving out, and Sam was living in an apartment before, and he was wanting to move into the house. So his parents were like, yeah, sure, that's fine. This is rent. And Sam is one person. The house isn't super big, but it has a lot of rooms. So it like just made sense that he would have roommates. And he thought of us. So yeah, I'm just like super excited about it. The rent is so cheap. Let me tell you guys, save your freaking money. Save your money. I'm 23. I've been working since I was 16, like I worked at Chipotle for like 5 years, and then I worked at Ulta. So I've been working since I was 16. Save your money. I desperately wish I could go back to my 16-year-old self and tell that bitch to stop buying so much fucking makeup and just save your money. I did the math like a couple of years ago. If I had saved, like from my whole time working at Chipotle, if I had saved just $50 from all my paychecks, I would have had like over $8,000 saved up. And it just $50 every 2 weeks. I would have had like $8,000 saved. I cannot stress this enough. Please save your money. Please save it. Me and my coworkers, kind of like before all this shit happened, we decided that it would be a good idea to start a saving challenge. And at the end of the year, we're supposed to have like $13,000 saved up, but like COVID happened, and then we decided that like it wouldn't be the best to continue the savings because some people like really didn't have the money to save anymore because none of us were really working. But me and my friend Rachel continued to save our money up. And so every week we save a different amount. And because of this fucking saving challenge, I have enough money to pay for rent at my house, at my new house, for a whole year. I am so proud of myself that I was saving money, and just I know I have a lot of young viewers. I know I have probably have a lot of people watching me like in high school, working part-time jobs, maybe not right now, but you know, eventually or beforehand. Save your money, save up your freaking money. The material objects are temporary. I say that as I run a YouTube channel that talks about makeup and buying makeup, but seriously, like, save your money when you can. Yeah, save it. My mom gives all my money from transfers all my money from checks to another bank account that I can't get a hold of. Oh, Sandy, I wish my mom freaking did that. I wish my mom did that. I wish my parents did that. I'm absolutely doing that with my kids. Maybe not in like a way where like I take the check, but I will definitely make sure that they have like a savings account. Definitely like tell them they need to save like X amount of money from every paycheck, and then they cannot touch it. For you, Sandy, you are literally going to be in the best situation when you're able to get a hold of that account. You are going to be in the best situation. Do not blow it. Yeah, you're seriously lucky. So if I have like any really young followers watching me, get on that shit. Get on that shit. Hi, Kayla. Yeah, so I'm just like super stoked to move. I definitely like am going to do probably a little get ready with me, and talk about it more, like a little update get ready with me, and just talk about it more. This is like kind of boring. This look. That color was not as nice as I thought it would be. And I'm also I keep looking at Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist for furniture, because I will buy new furniture, but I also really like the idea of buying used, one, because it's cheaper, and one, because it's better for the environment, and three, because furniture like is intended to last a long time. So like there's no point in getting something like brand new, especially when this is not going to be my permanent house. Like maybe when I move out to a permanent location and I want to decorate something that's going to be like I want to decorate in a way that's going to be like permanent, maybe, but I'm going to mainly be doing Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace furniture shopping. Yes, Kayla, me and Justin are going to be renting a house like 15 minutes away. Oh yeah, here's the palette, by the way. We're going to be renting a house that's like 15 minutes away, and we're going to be living with Justin's friend. I am really excited. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house with a huge, huge backyard. And the biggest plus is that it's 15 minutes away. It is so close to my house. I am like going to still be having sleepovers here. I told my mom she cannot touch my room. She can touch it if she wants. Like she can definitely like put more plants in there and stuff. But of freaking course Wilma's coming. If Wilma couldn't come, like if Justin's friend said like, oh, no dogs allowed, I wouldn't pull up. I would not. Wilma's my lifeline. I can't do life without her. So I wouldn't go if Wilma couldn't come. What do I have in mind for decorating? So yeah, so like I said before, I'm going to do a lot of Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist finds. I am a little over the whole white furniture. I like light wood. So I think I'm going to find some light wood pieces, or if it's like a dark wood piece, I have been watching a lot of home decor videos on TikTok. So I probably will see if like my dad or my brother could help me maybe like sand something down and turn something into a light wood. I don't know how that works. I'm like not crafty in that way. But yeah, like I would be totally fine if Kayla, yeah, that's exactly what it is. But I would be totally fine like fixing up some pieces of furniture. So we'll just see. I'll definitely like vlog and stuff. Hi Savannah. I'll definitely vlog and stuff during the whole process and absolutely give you guys like tons of updates, especially because I'll want like the vlogs and stuff to watch back for myself, because this is a big life update, you know? Yeah, 1 bedroom for Justin's friend, 1 bedroom for me, or 1 bedroom for Justin, and then 1 bedroom for me and Wilma. That's exactly how the house is gonna be set up. Just kidding. There's actually 4 bedrooms total. 1 is going to be for Justin's friend, Sam. 1 is going to be for me and Justin. 1 I am going to turn into an office for all 3 of us, which is going to be really freaking nice and fun because all of us sort of work at home. And then the 3rd one, it's a very, very tiny room. And I really, really want it for like myself. Like I really want this. I really want this. It's a very, very small room. Like you can't really do anything else with it except make it into the perfect filming room. I really, really want that room for filming, and also just to like keep all my makeup in. Also because the closet space in there, there's 2 options in terms of like rooms for me and Justin. So we can pick one. One is larger, but it doesn't have a closet. And the other one is smaller, but it does have a closet. However, the teeny, teeny room has a closet. So I kind of want the bigger room for me and Justin to like live in, like that be our bedroom, and then use the smaller room's closet to put all my clothes in, and also keep all my makeup in because I kind of want it for my filming room. But I don't know. I don't know how convincing I can be to like Justin's friend to convince him to use that for my own filming room. But I feel like he would be fine with it because I told him that I would like decorate the office. I would like make the office look really nice. Plus, I'll be the only girl living in the room or living in the house. So like I really want that room. I really want it. We'll see. Cause I would make a cute ass filming room. Julia, what's her? Makeup by Julia. I think that's what her YouTube name is. Yeah, I'll be the queen of the house. Makeup by, no, let me just type in Julia. Julia Adams. Excuse me, her filming room is goals. Her filming room is unreal. I cannot believe she doesn't have a picture of her filming room on this. Yeah, Abby, I'm moving. I'm getting the heck out of here. But not really. I'm only moving 15 minutes away. Kayla, yeah, I really didn't want to move, but now I'm pretty excited about it. I think quarantine is a big reason. Like, I love my family, like love them. I would spend every freaking day with them. I do spend every freaking day with them, but like I would spend every day with them for the rest of eternity. But I do think it will be really nice to have my own like official space to myself. Sandy, honestly, I had pretty low SAT and ACT scores, and I still went to a 4-year college, and I graduated, and I'm not using my degree. So, I don't know. Take that information as you would. Abby, I'm moving in September, I think. September-ish. Also, like, when is it too early to start furniture shopping? When is that too early to do? Yeah, this is the Threesome Fly palette. It looks like this. Honestly, it's a little powdery. It has like a lot of powdery kickback, but it's cute. I haven't really used it that much because so Urban Decay sent me this palette. I was super stoked about it. And then I was like, oh, I definitely have enough products for a full face of Urban Decay. And then I found out that I did not have any cheek products from Urban Decay. So I went to go pick up this and I don't love it. So that's my story on that. Yeah, that's the thing though, Jessica, is like, I don't know how I would store it. Unless, like, I'm going to ask maybe Justin's friend Sam, I'm going to ask if we could start putting furniture in the house now, even though they're still going to need to, like, paint the house and stuff. I'm going to see. Also, there's no, I'm just like thinking about all the big projects that we can do. There's no patio. So I'm trying to think of like ways to make a temporary patio because Sam said that he's not sure like we could build something because I would like want to force my boyfriend to build a patio in the backyard. Just like out of wood and stuff. So I'm trying to think of ways to do a patio, but like a temporary one. So if any of you guys have temporary patios or like patios that you guys built on a budget and like ones that you could easily take apart after we move out, please like send me inspiration on my Instagram. Send me like what you find or like what you have because I need to see. I need to think about that. Yeah, Alice, that's a good point. No, Abby, it's going to be me, Justin, and Justin's friend Sam. It's a it's a 3-bedroom house with 2 bathrooms and a really big backyard and a really nice kitchen, and I am so stoked about it. I just wish I had 1, an unlimited budget for furniture, and 2, I kind of wish that the boys would just allow me to decorate the house. Maybe if I talk to them, a little bit more and let them know, like, hey, like, I'd be really good at doing this. You guys should let me decorate the whole house. Then maybe. Because I can't trust them. Like, I can't trust them to make good decisions. I have had a Pinterest board of my dream house for years. So they just don't know. They just don't know. Yeah, I feel like they should just like accept the fact that like I'll be the one decorating. I also have exactly, they probably just want functionality and that's not how the real world works. Just kidding. Definitely that's how the real world works, but I really want to be in charge of the decorating. Yeah, this palette is just super powdery. Also, I'm going to have a lot of house plants, especially because the house is a little bit old. I definitely want that air quality to be pristine. So we're gonna have a lot of house plants. Justin doesn't care about that, and Justin's friend Sam says he really likes house plants. So that'll be good. And then I don't know. I want everything to look cute. I don't want it to be super cluttered. I'm going to have to downsize. I'm going to have to downsize a lot of my stuff. My mom said that I can leave as many clothes as I want here, so I don't have to downsize that much. But that's the thing, like, I don't like the idea of having my I don't like the idea of my stuff being in 2 different places, because then it'll feel like college again. I have not tried any of that, but I've heard of it. It looks cute. I watched a Julia, I don't know how to say her last name, but I watched one of her videos recently, and it was about the downfall of the beauty community. I don't remember what the title was, but it was a pretty good video. I liked how she set it up. But then on freaking Beauty Guru Chatter, I will buy it up. Yeah, maybe I will. But then on Beauty Guru Chatter, they were talking shit, and I was just like, why can't you guys just be nice for like 2 seconds? People on that subreddit are so fucking nasty. I thought the video was good though. I did not find like anything wrong with that video. I think they were like, it was too much set up like a college paper. I'm like, it was so easy to watch. Like, what, like, do you want it to seem like a mess? I don't get what you're wanting. Pick your battles. I'm using the Makeup Revolution whatever concealer this is. It doesn't have, none of this has a name on it. XX Revolution, and then I used the shade 9.5. Oh my gosh, I was saying that I didn't do anything this weekend. That is so not true. My brother graduated. My brother graduated from high school. I was like, yeah, can't really remember what I did this weekend. Didn't do anything. Literally, my brother graduated. This is what happens when you, like, don't do anything. Skylar, I think I agree with you. Especially because I'll be making them an office. Like, I will be putting together an office for them. And I don't mind paying for all that stuff in the office in order to have that other room. Like, I might tell them, like, hey, like, I'll decorate and pay for all the shit in the office if you let me have that extra room. Plus, Sam doesn't even know what he wants to do with the other room. So, like, I should just have it because I know exactly what I would do with it. Abby, what are you talking about? Oh, clothes. All right, I'm almost done with my makeup, and then we can freaking talk about the drama. Um, Sandy, yes, I'll talk about my college experience. So I went to college right out of high school. I wish I hadn't for myself. One, because I originally never wanted to go to college anyway. And I had a boyfriend in high school who was like in a situation where college, he ended up dropping out after I broke up with him. Um, yeah, I think Justin would have my back on that. But when my boyfriend at the time in high school found out that I didn't really want to go to college, he was kind of upset with me because I had like a prepaid program that my parents had put in place when I was younger. And if I didn't go to college, I would have gotten all that money back and I would have used it to go to beauty school. But there's such an emphasis on going to a 4-year school. So I was made to feel bad about wanting to do something other than go to a 4-year school. So I ended up going to a 4-year school instead because my boyfriend was getting mad at me that I wasn't going to a 4-year school, even though I had the opportunity to. Yeah, I don't really recommend listening to your high school boyfriend about sorts of things like that, but it definitely made me feel bad. So I went and I commuted my first year because I was not ready to. I'm definitely going to consider doing that PowerPoint, Jessica. I went to the 4-year school because I just felt a little pressured to, and I didn't live on campus because I wasn't ready. Like, I wasn't ready to do any of that shit. I wasn't ready to go to college. I wasn't ready to move out. I wasn't ready to be on my own. So I commuted. The commute was like 40 minutes. I also didn't make any fucking friends my freshman year because I commuted and I was probably depressed but never got diagnosed. And also, um, I met a boy, and I didn't meet him because we actually lived in the same neighborhood. But basically in freshman year, we went to the same college, and this was the boy that also decided to ruin my life for the remainder of college for me. Well, except for my last year in college, which I was with my when did I start dating my boyfriend? No, I did not start dating. I was not dating him my senior year. Yes, I was. Yes, I was. I started dating him. I had like a little gap year though. There was a little gap year. But the situation that I had my freshman year with the boy, he ruined my life for like almost the whole rest of my college. That was horrible. I studied abroad my sophomore year, which was pretty lit. I only did 5 weeks though. I did a 5-week program instead of a whole semester. If you have the opportunity to go for a whole semester, really, really push yourself to do it. I wasn't ready to be away from my family for that long because I still really wasn't officially like living on campus. I lived on campus a little bit my sophomore. I feel like I'm the worst fucking storyteller. I'm trying to like give you all 4 years of my school in like 2 minutes. Sophomore year, I decided I really wanted to study abroad. So I lived on campus because the classes for my study abroad program were at night and my school is like 40 minutes away. So driving 40 minutes away at night was like not the move. So I lived on campus, sort of. I lived on campus like Monday through Thursday and came home on the weekends because still did not have any friends. I was not social. I never went to a college party one time. The only time I went to a college party wasn't even a party. It was kind of stupid. But my current boyfriend, my current boyfriend, junior year of college had a party and we were like not really seeing each other at that point. Me and my current boyfriend have been on and off since freshman year. He was not the boy that ruined my life. We've been on and off since freshman year of college. But I went to like one college party at his apartment my junior year of college, and it was just like not fun. Like it was just not fun. There was this bitch there who, like, I don't drink. Okay, hopefully you guys are still fucking listening because like whatever. I'm just gonna continue talking. I went to this party. I went to this party who was the apartment of my current boyfriend's, and I don't drink, so I wasn't drinking at this party. Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm not, yeah, okay. I don't drink. I wasn't drinking at this party, and then this like dumb bitch like is making fun of me at this party because I don't drink. And she just sounds stupid. She's like, "Oh my god, you don't drink? Like you don't even drink this, you don't even drink that." Like she has like this stupid thick southern accent. She's like dumb. Um turns out this fucking girl had like a brief thing with my current boyfriend, like not like while we were dating or anything, but like this girl was from like a different school that he also went to his freshman year, so they had like a little thing. And I'm like, wow, I fucking knew I didn't like this bitch before I even knew that you guys had like history together. So yeah, that's that. My boyfriend liked dumb bitches before me. So anyway, that was the only college party that I had ever been to. Right, we hate her. I've never seen her again after that. She has no idea who I am. Like, I'm sure that like she has no idea who I am. I don't really even know her name. I think it was Sam. Like I think it was Sam. Yeah, she didn't know who I was because he definitely liked dumb bitches before me for sure. But where was I going with that? I forget. Yeah, so that was that. No, I don't know anything about her. Like, I don't know where she is. I don't know anything about this girl. They just had a thing. So anyway, back to studying abroad. So the sophomore year, so we're going back in time. Sophomore year, I studied abroad, and when I studied abroad for 5 weeks. It was pretty fun. One thing though, typically people study abroad their junior year, except at like my school. They study abroad their junior year. So a lot of the people that I was studying abroad with were older than me, which kind of sucked because I made one pretty good friend studying abroad, but she graduated. Like after we came back, she had her senior year, she had her full-time internship, so she like was busy all the time, and then she graduated and then she moved. So that was like really my only friend. And you know, so second semester of sophomore year, I moved into a very nice on-campus apartment. So it was still a dorm, but it was like an apartment with a full kitchen. I shared a bathroom with one other girl, but I had my own room and had a living room. It was hella nice. Like it was a really very nice apartment, and that was fun, but I still didn't have any friends. So I never got to like utilize my apartment and like have people come hang out with me and like enjoy the apartment, make people dinner. So yeah, I didn't have that situation. Yeah, I guess I won't get into specifics about like my awful boy experience, but my current boyfriend did visit me one time at my apartment, and we actually like when he went to come visit me, we went out to lunch with Sam, or dinner with Sam, who is going to be our roommate when I move out. Junior year, I got a off-campus apartment. Junior year is also, or not junior year is also the year that I got Wilma. So my depression was really like okay because of Wilma girl. Cause like I still at that point like didn't have any friends. I didn't like have a boyfriend. I had this one boy who was like ruining my life. I could not fucking get over this boy. And he would come back like every few months, tell me he loved me. But usually when he told me he loved me, he was like on drugs, like he was like tripping on acid. And yeah, like that was just the fucking worst. Like it was just the worst. Anyway. Hi, Joshua. So yeah, I had Wilma Girl my junior year of college, so that was amazing. I also had an off-campus apartment, so that was really nice. My off-campus apartment was pretty nice. I still came home like every weekend because I love being with my family, and my roommates in my off-campus apartment were pretty great for the most part. I had a little bit of issues with like them not keeping up with the dishes, or them cooking something that like made the house smell really bad and then not cleaning up, but then eventually cleaning up, or like having an issue with them taking out the trash, or like one of them got a cat and the cat was like kind of messy, and also he didn't pay for, he was a guy. I lived with two girls and a guy and then me. But he got a cat and then he didn't pay for the pet fee, which really annoyed me because I paid for my pet fee for Wilma, and the cat would like scratch up the couch and stuff. And I'm like, if we have one pet on this freaking lease, they're gonna think that my dog is the one scratching up the couch because you have a cat that's not claimed. So that really bothered me. But like other than that, they were pretty good roommates. Like we got along really well. They were respectful of like my stuff, except one time that male roommate, which I like him. He ended up he is thriving on his Instagram. I told him the other day that I was like, I really love seeing like how happy he is, and he looks great. Like he got really in shape, and he's like doing really, really well. One time though, he did use my magic bullet as a wine glass, and that kind of bothered me because I came home from that weekend and the apartment was a fucking mess. And the icing on the cake was that I found my magic bullet blender like being used as a wine glass. So that kind of bothered me, but it's fine. I moved past that. And then my senior year of college, I did my first semester, but I didn't live on campus. I just lived at home. And I'm getting my dates mixed up. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, no. Senior year is where it gets good. Senior year is where it gets good. So my first day, I'm sure some of you guys have heard this story before. Senior year, I decided to live at home because it's just cheaper to live at home. Plus, I was doing my my internship. So I'm trying to think about how this all lines up. Okay, no. This makes sense. Okay, so I was doing my internship for, hold on, I want to read this. And took all the glasses and used for drinks and broke a bunch of them. Why would you break them? That's annoying. Yeah, people are just annoying. Roommates are annoying. So senior year, I lived at home because it was just cheaper. Plus, it was going to be my year that I did my internship. So I was really hoping to get an internship close to my house because I have hella elementary schools close to my house. So like there was no reason for me to not get an elementary school that was like within 20 minutes. Oh my God, that is funny, Abby. So I get to the first day of class, senior year, excited for, you know, excited for it to be almost over. The teacher says, okay, class, like, we are going to go around the room and introduce ourselves and also tell everyone where our internship placement is. And I thought to myself, keep in mind, I have no fucking friends at my school. I don't talk to anybody. I don't have any friends. I never hang out with anybody. I lived at home most of the time. Like, I didn't talk to anybody. So apparently, I had to have my internship placement 8 months before senior year. I had no idea. Apparently, they had sent out a couple of emails about it. I had no idea. I didn't talk to anybody at school, so, like, nobody, like, this would have been, like, something that, like, me and my classmates would have chatted about if I had friends, but I had no friends. So, yeah, I got to the first day of school, realized I didn't have any placement, so I went to, like, the office or whatever. They were like, ooh, how did you not know that? And I'm like, I don't know. Isn't it your job to, like, kind of make sure that, like, people paying for tuition are, like, you know, getting where they're supposed to be? But, whatever. My fault. I'm an adult. I should have read my emails. However, I do pay tuition, and I was definitely, like, enrolled in college. Someone should have checked up on me. No one did. I didn't even know who my advisor was because I just, like, went through college just, like, on autopilot, just, like, doing what I thought I should be doing and nothing more. So I went to the office. They kind of got mad at me, but I'm like, I don't really even like you guys, so can you just tell me what to do? And they basically were like, okay, well, we can pull some strings for you. However, like, it's going to be hard and you probably won't get the placement that you like. Keep in mind also, I already knew at this point I did not want to be a teacher, but I was so far into the major, and I was, like, going to graduate that year. So I just, like, was like, yeah, no thanks. I'm gonna take a gap semester. So I took a gap semester. I got a job at Ulta, which was, like, perfect fucking timing. And I became a manager at Ulta for a little bit. I had the best time, and then I had to go back to school in January to finally start my senior year. And then I graduated in December because I did my fall semester and then had the summertime again, and then did my very last semester, which started in August. And then I graduated in December. So I graduated a few months ago. That's basically, like, all my college experience in a nutshell. That's that. And if you guys have, like, any other questions about any of that, I don't mind talking about any of it. I'm very open. I will literally, like, tell anyone anything. I'm so open because, like, what's the point of not? We're all human. We all make mistakes. We can learn from other people's mistakes. Oh, Kayla, you missed out. You missed out. Oh, okay, good. You didn't really miss out that much. So Savannah, I didn't play any sports in high school. Like, I was not athletic. However, I did yearbook, and I also was on beta club, and I was on the National Honor Society for a brief moment, but I didn't maintain a 4.0 GPA. So I was in beta club. And then I feel like I was in another club, but it was, like, a stupid one. Maybe I wasn't. I don't really know how much they they probably matter for like really prestigious schools, but I didn't really go to one of those. I went to like my sort of local 4-year university. It wasn't community college, but it was like the local school that a lot of locals go to. But we have like quite a bit of out of state people coming, and I think the school is getting bigger. I went to UNC Charlotte, if you didn't know that already. Ellie, it is okay if you haven't picked a major. I definitely wish I had maybe did. Okay, so college is really annoying and confusing because there is so much pressure to go and to do it, and then there's a lot of pressure on how you need to like go about doing it. Like you need to spend like your high school preparing for college and like doing things to like get into college, and then when you sign up for college you need to like put on your application that you're interested in this major or something, because they tell you don't want to go in undeclared. I really freaking wish that I had gone in undeclared, because I 100% would have ended up I was just too young to make that decision. We are so young when we make the decision to go to college. We're so young to like pick out what we want to go to college for. And if I just had like a little bit of extra time to think and like maybe experience college a little bit, I definitely would have picked something else. I'm sure, community service probably is big. Okay, that Gen G lipstick is really cute. It matches my eyes like perfectly too. I just used the Generation G lipstick in and then I just went in a little bit, lined my lips with Spice lip liner from MAC. I think they are coming out with something new, but I haven't gotten any like personal, like I haven't gotten any rep emails about it and like what we can share. But I know that on like Trend Mood and stuff, they had posted about a new product. But they haven't like mentioned anything to us about when we can talk about it or when it's going on sale or anything like that. What major would I have chosen if I hadn't chosen education? Maybe business, something just generic like that. Oh, Ellie, you should definitely apply again though when they open up. Maybe, yeah, I think business or just marketing. Something that like would help me for what I'm doing right now and just like make me a little bit more credible, I guess, because I feel like elementary education is so specific. Oh, Abby, just look on Trend Mood's Instagram page. It should be up there. Like they post really often, but it should be up there. Oh my god, they post so often. Yeah, it's several pages down. Guys can't really see that. Yeah, something that would have helped me with this a little bit more. But also, if the schools decide that they want to do smaller school sizes and maybe like shorter days, I would consider maybe doing like being a teacher for a little bit. Because a big reason why I didn't want to like go into teaching was because I really do not like how schools are set up. I think that it's kind of bullshit. Teachers have to work all day. Like, I had to be at that freaking school at 6 a.m. or like 6:30, and I would not leave until 4, and then I still had work to do at home. I also never got a break during the day. We had to eat with the kids. We also had to go out and have recess with them. I don't want that. I don't want that lifestyle. So I also don't think it's fair. I don't think it's fair to teachers, especially when teachers don't make shit. And especially in the area that I live in, they especially don't make any money. So I would rather make the same amount of money and have more free time, because I'm not really making that much money from YouTube and from Ulta, but I have so much more free time. So I would just rather do that. Like, there's no incentive to teach other than for me to show that I'm a good person, and it's just, I don't know. Do you think a majority of schools will be online? I think high schools will honestly opt in for that. My thing, though, there has got to be a push for making internet a basic human right, because there is no way that the majority of kids are going to be able to be successful in an online schooling community. There are so many kids in my county that don't have access to internet or even quality internet. Like, high speed internet is going to have to be a basic human right if schools are going to be moved to online, because like, some internet at home, you cannot even stream a YouTube video. Like, how the heck do they think that these kids are going to be successful with online school? So high-speed internet is going to have to be a basic human right if they decide to do that, which I'm all for. I am all for that. Yeah, being a teacher has, like, I mean, retirement, summers off, like, those are benefits. Also, like, you have like the same schedule as your kids if you have a family, which is cool. But as a 21-year-old or 23-year-old with no children living at home, the teaching life was just not for me. But who knows, maybe one day. I definitely think it's nice for like a backup. Oh, girl, you're in Texas. There's a lot of other problems in Texas too. I am surprised that's finalized. I wonder if that's actually finalized. I have a feeling that's like no way that's going to be possible. Yeah. And that's another reason why I said what I said earlier about grouping children based on ability, because so the group of kids that had to, not officially finish out the semester, I worked with that group of kids. Oh my gosh, hi Parks. Parks, I will answer that in one moment. That is a good question. So the group of kids that like wasn't able to finish out their year, I worked with in the spring. So they weren't able to, or I worked with in the fall. So they weren't able to finish out their spring semester. And some of those kids that I was working with were so far behind, and it made me so sad every single day of quarantine that like those kids were having to be at home, not getting an education, not getting a proper education. Like, I can't imagine how far behind they're going to be when they come back. So that's why I really, really think that they should be pushing smaller personalized learning classes if they are going to go back in the fall, and they are going to be making class sizes smaller. Okay, how do I think the beauty industry changed with quarantine or going online for shopping? I've noticed, well, June is a little bit hard to compare for all the other months of quarantine because of Black Lives Matter. I think a lot of the internet and a lot of media was shifted to cater to that movement, which is amazing. Like, that is exactly what we needed. That's exactly what had to happen for like this to be so big. But I have noticed that there's a little bit more less of like emphasis on just makeup, just like people caring about makeup. I kind of feel it in a sense where like makeup is so minuscule compared to like everything else that's going on in the world, and it kind of makes me think like, ooh, maybe people won't really be caring as much. But I don't think that that's going to be a permanent thing because, and again, going back to our Black Lives Matter, idea, I think the beauty industry is actually going to really blossom because consumers are putting so much pressure on brands right now to cater to everybody. Before, a lot of brands weren't catering to everybody. Black women and women of color had to pay 9 times more on cosmetics than other people did, like white people did. So I think brands are going to be forced to cater to every single skin tone. So I do think that like makeup will get bigger. I think makeup will get bigger because everyone will have access to it the way that everyone should. So yeah, I don't think that doesn't have to do with quarantine. But online shopping, I think that's a big reason why Ulta is like started slowly opening up a little bit later, because online shopping for them was so big. Like, I think that they were able to really make some money off online shopping. I know for me personally, my own affiliate links, like my Glossier affiliate link, was booming last month. Booming. Like, last month and the month before, people kept telling me, like, we're not buying makeup. I'm not buying makeup. We're not buying makeup in this economy. Like, not telling me, but like people on like beauty forums and Trend Mood were like, nobody's buying makeup in this economy. Nobody can afford that. We're not buying makeup. The numbers do not reflect that. The numbers did not reflect that at all. People were buying makeup more often online. Can we please talk about the Tati Jeffree drama? I don't know about that. Someone's gonna need to fill me in because I don't know about Tati and Jeffree. I was kind of more prepared to talk about Shane Dawson, but I am all for talking about the Tati and Jeffree drama. I also know that she hasn't come back. Like, I don't know where she's been. Yeah, I think the beauty industry will actually be booming because a lot more people are going to have access to this industry like never before. People of color, women of color had never been able to shop for makeup the way that white people have. And it's not like they don't want makeup. It's not like it's not like makeup isn't a want for them. It 100% is just as much as anybody else, but they did not have the range that white people had. So I really do think that this whole movement is going to affect the beauty industry really heavily, which is good, in a good way. Yeah, I am going to talk about Shane. Yeah, I am going to. Yes. Oh my gosh. Jada Smith and Jaden Smith. that was, yeah, good. Yes, that was funny. That was before Shane had even made an apology. So I got the notification that Shane Dawson had made his apology video, or my sister sent it to me, and she was like, how do you feel about this? Like, it was just a screenshot of it, and I was like, honestly, I don't think I want to watch that. Like, I just don't, there's nothing that he could say that's going to, like, make me, like, feel better or, like, reconsider my thoughts on him. There's nothing that he can say. I ended up sitting down and clicking on the video to sit down and watch it. I got about 2 minutes in and I just, like, couldn't sit there watching him try and explain himself in all of the phrases that I knew he would say. Like, I knew exactly what this motherfucker was gonna say. Like, I knew what he was going to say. I knew it was going to come out of his mouth. It just, I don't care. Jenna Marbles. So, I don't know why I opened this lollipop if I'm going to be talking. I definitely watched Jenna Marbles' video. I think that she did the best thing for herself. And yeah, Zoe, you are here for the tea. Hey, Julie. Oh my gosh, Julie, is that like Jordan Julie, like Julie and Ryan? I think it is. If it is, everyone, Julie used to babysit me. She used to babysit for me and my siblings. Oh my goodness, hey, we're gonna start talking about some drama in the beauty community. Or, like, not really even, but a little bit. We're gonna start talking about some YouTube drama. So, with Jenna Marbles leaving YouTube, I did watch her whole video. I thought it was perfect for what it is. I think it was exactly the video that she needed to make, and for herself and her viewers. And I think the reason why Jenna Marbles is would be able to come back from this if she wanted to. Emphasis on if she wanted to, because she has every right to never make another YouTube video again. Like, if this is too much for her, I don't want her to make another YouTube video again, because she does not deserve to be put in a situation where she's, like, stressed out all the time and worried about other people all the time. I think the reason why that she would be able to come back to YouTube is because she not only made a genuine apology, but she knows exactly why what she did was wrong, how it affects other people, and she knows, like, the history of all of what she did, of it being wrong. She went out, like, she educated herself. She made sure that she could understand and sympathize with the people that she had hurt from those videos. So she actually came out of that situation more knowledgeable and considerate. And that's the difference between her and Shane Dawson. Shane Dawson never had that. Yeah, her apology was she was apologizing for the people that she hurt and her actions, and she wasn't apologizing for herself. She was apologizing for, like, other people. Like, or I don't know how to really explain that. She just did the best, you know? She apologized to everyone, and she's taking this time for herself, which I think is exactly what. Yes, that's a good Vanessa. Yes, she did not victimize herself. That's it. That's what I was looking for. She did not victimize herself. Oh Oh my god, yes, yes. Shane Dawson definitely like made that video just because Jenna Marbles made her video. That's 100%. Also, with Jenna, I could see how like her making those videos in the past, like I could see how that weighed on her because nobody like was getting on her for her past. Nobody was bringing it up. Like she was really flying under the radar, but you can tell that she had held her own guilt because of these videos that she made, and she wanted to come out here and let it all out. And also, if she needs this time to herself, let her have it. She lives in a beautiful home with beautiful dogs, a very fun boyfriend. They have the best time together, it looks like. So why not like take this time? It's probably super freaking stressful. It's probably super stressful having to have millions of people watching you weekly. So yeah. Okay, yeah, Elizabeth, I didn't make it that far in the video. I didn't watch that much of the video to see his like trauma. I get it. He has daddy issues. He went through like a huge weight loss journey. He grew up poor. I get it. He really should not have used his unfortunate circumstances to explain why he did the shit that he did in his videos. And the thing that I can see him having a hard time understanding is that he made those videos and people thought that they were funny. They were funny at the time. Shanae had me and my fucking sister laughing our asses off when we were like 10. Like, it was funny. The thing is, we have like grown up from that. Like, his audience has grown up from that. We now look back and think Shanae wasn't funny. It was racist. That shit was stupid. We know why it was racist. We know why it's not funny anymore. Shane Dawson never really grew up from that because he only saw one side of it, of like him being racist for doing those skits and him being really inappropriate doing those skits. And that's the only side that he saw of it. He only saw himself as a victim because of all the shit that he would get for his past. And he never took the time to really realize how shitty all of that was, you know? Because like his audience can grow up from that, like once finding that stuff funny when you're really, really young, not knowing shit about anything, you can grow up and realize, hey, that was really fucked up and not cool and not funny. And I understand why that's not funny anymore. But I don't think Shane Dawson ever really had that realization. He only saw one side of it. He only saw that like, I'm a victim of bullying online because I made stupid shit when I was younger. No, so like me and my sister watched Shane Dawson all the time when we were younger. He was like one of our favorite YouTubers, and he would talk a lot about how like he really dead ass did not have any friends until he like started making friends through his YouTube channel. So I kind of would believe that. Like, I don't think that we need to like sit here and like discredit his upbringing because I mean it's sad that he had to have an upbringing like that. But we all have the ability to learn from our mistakes and genuinely understand why what we did was wrong. And I don't think Shane really ever had that realization. I don't think he ever really took the time to actually learn about why what he was doing was disrespectful. Especially like what Jaden Smith had said about his sister. Like Shane Dawson sexualized his sister at a really young age. And that's really fucked up. And I don't think Shane Dawson will ever fully understand how fucked up that is, because he's a grown man and he's not a young girl. Like, he's not a child. So, yeah. Yeah, I mean, another way you can look at this is that Shane Dawson had an audience that entertained his awfulness, and he was really insecure growing up. So having this audience maybe influenced more sort of shitty behavior. But again, we can all learn from it. Jenna Marbles had made some real questionable videos in her past, but she's able to redeem herself because she genuinely learned from those videos. Yes. He's made an apologies videos before. He's made these videos before. He obviously doesn't know, like, why what he was doing was wrong. No, I didn't watch any videos on any of that. I like watching drama videos sometimes, but I also feel like at this point in YouTube is, if we want to continue being on YouTube and watching YouTube videos and having this like YouTube community, we need to let these people go. We need to let them go. Bye, Ellie. We need to forget about them, cut them off, stop acknowledging their content, let other people thrive. Because Sam had said it best, like, if you think the beauty community has all these issues, has all this drama, you're watching the wrong people. Simple as that. Simple as that. You're just watching the wrong people. Yeah. But I think a lot of people could have used their platform a little bit better during like the peak of Black Lives Matter. I also think a lot of people don't really understand why Black Lives Matter is so goddamn important. I think if a lot more influencers really took the time to understand the importance of Black Lives Matter and how the movement impacts literally the whole country, and like every, like, not only Black lives, but every person of color's life, and even white people, a lot more people would be on board, and a lot more people would be sharing shit, and a lot more people would be like, what the fuck, guys? If you aren't for this, like, you need to understand that, like, you have to be for this. You have to be for this, because this is how we, like, change the world. This is how we change our country to literally make it better. Yeah, I just think if a lot more people really took that time during that like 2-week period where Black Lives Matter was like at its peak, really took that time to understand and listen, we would have a lot more people advocating for it. But I genuinely think people did not take the time to really listen. Yeah. I didn't even watch that stupid, like, what was it? My House is Haunted or something video that Shane had done. I didn't watch it. A few months ago, I would have watched it, but I wasn't interested. I didn't want to hear anything this guy had said. I didn't. And I used to love Shane Dawson. I used to love him. I loved his conspiracy theory videos. Um, I loved him and Ryland. I thought that their relationship was so sweet. I was really happy that he was finally happy and with someone and like finally able to be open with his sexuality. The TanaCon video's iconic. I really did like his videos a lot, but we have to move on. He has to move on, and we have to move on. People definitely turned it into a trend, which I don't think is necessarily a bad thing. I think if it wasn't trending, then I wouldn't have become so woke about it. I don't really like using that word woke, but like it's woke. I wouldn't have become so woke about it, but I think a lot of people still remain pretty surface level on the whole movement. Yeah, I mean, Sandy, that's the thing. Like, I'm just not going to bother with it. I'm just not going to really acknowledge them anymore. I hope that they can find peace, and I hope that I hope Shane has like, I'm sure he has enough money to live out the rest of his life with Ryland very comfortably. And that's that. I don't wish ill feelings on him. I know that there were like death threats to him and his family. I don't think that that's really necessary. I just think that he needs to have the spotlight taken away from him, and he should just lay low. He has a really supportive family and group of friends, and that what more could you need, you know? I don't know, Vanessa. I feel like my age group of people, I'm the age group of people that grew up with Shane Dawson, and I feel like my age group is ready to ditch him. And I think a little bit younger age group doesn't care that much. And then I think really young age group doesn't even know who Shane Dawson is. And I think anyone older also doesn't care. So I kind of think like Shane Dawson will kind of inevitably not have a voice anymore. So I don't know. Talk about DM about what? I don't have any super new ones. I mean, I don't know, because you have to think like, if Shane was like my very close personal friend, I probably wouldn't ditch him. That's just not who I am. I also would probably have had the experience of seeing all of Shane Dawson's sides. I don't think that he is genuinely a bad person. I don't think that of really anybody, unless you're like a serial killer or something. Like, I definitely think that like he has good in him. I think that he is entertaining. I just like, that's another thing about cancel culture is like, or for example, Jaclyn Hill. People have so much fucking bad shit to say about Jaclyn Hill when, like, okay, the thunder is real. Wilma, you doing okay, girl? Oh, you're coming. It's okay, girl. It's okay, girl. It's okay. Oh, man. That was scary, right, girl? That was so scary. But you came right to your mommy. You came right to your mommy. You know that you're safe here. You guys, I could cry. I could cry right now. I fucking love my dog so much. She was like on the other side of the couch and came running. She came running. It is okay, girl. It is okay, girly. Okay. Anyway, Jaclyn Hill. People shit on Jaclyn Hill all day long. Jaclyn Hill has a loving family and loving friends who support her and love her no matter what, because they know what is inside. They know what is inside. They've seen all the sides of her. They know. That's kind of how I feel about Shane Dawson. His family and his friends are very supportive of him. They love him because they get to see all sides of him. There's so much more depth to people than what we see on the internet. So that's another reason why I don't really love cancel culture. Because you don't get to see all of the sides of someone online. So, I don't know. I feel like it's up to the individual viewer if they want to continue watching like Morgan's content or Ryland's content. I personally probably won't. I'm also just kind of over that kind of content. It was like fun a couple years ago, but I'm just not super into it anymore. And I think that's normal too. You just outgrow it. You just outgrow content. I think Jaclyn Hill is a hoot. I think that she's very funny. I think that if I was in that family and if I was in that little friend group, I would have just the best old time. Jaclyn Hill looks like your fun ass aunt. She looks like the kind of aunt that cannot wait to spend time with her nephews and nieces. She looks like the kind of aunt that lets you have whatever the fuck you want, candy, chips, burgers, pizza, takes you anywhere you want to go, and then drops you off at your mom's house and you can't wait to go back and hang out with your aunt again. And that's a side of Jaclyn Hill that we do not get to see because we imagine her as like this cosmetic villain who puts hair in lipsticks. Yeah, I'll check in a little bit. But same thing with Shane Dawson. Like, I don't know. I just think that he needs to count his blessings, realize that he was able to milk a beautiful life out of his career on YouTube, and recognize the fact that careers do run their courses and that he happens to be really lucky that he was able to make buttloads of money doing what he did. He's able to live in a beautiful home. He built really amazing friendships off of this life that he had. And he can continue having those friendships, but like maybe you don't really need to be on YouTube anymore. I could totally see that being a guilty pleasure. I recently started watching Manny MUA again, and he's adorable. I really liked watching him before the whole Jeffree Star thing. And honestly, with Laura Lee and Manny and Jeffree Star, I took Jeffree Star's side in that whole thing because Manny Emiway and Jeffree Star were like inseparable. They hung out all the time. They looked like they had the best time. Their videos were so fun. They just had a good jolly old time. And I remember feeling really, really sad that Jeffree Star's like only true friend backstabbed him so hard. And I just remember feeling like sad about that for Jeffree Star. So I definitely sided with Jeffree Star years ago when that happened. But I don't know. It's just like we don't see all the sides of it. And now looking back, I could maybe see why Manny like wanted to cut ties. And I don't know. Yeah. Oh, now Wilma's sleeping. Wilma, you are such a good girl. You are such a good girl. I don't watch Laura Lee, though. I just don't watch her. Mm-hmm. Do you know how long, oh, Elizabeth, that's a good point. How much hate Jaclyn Hill got compared to Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star. And I think that's because of misogyny. I think that it's because Jaclyn Hill is a woman and Shane and Jeffree are men. I 100% believe that. Do you know how long Nikki Tutorials and her fiance have been together? Because I remember a really long time ago, Nikki Tutorials had a boyfriend for years, and he was kind of smaller, and he had a really dark, like black or very dark brown hair. But that's not who she's currently with anymore, I don't think. But I never like really knew anything that happened with that. That's heavy. I didn't realize that's why she adopted her niece. That's kind of nice, though. Imagine having an aunt like that. Fuck a cheater. I hate a cheater. I hate them. I don't believe in that lifestyle. I think that if you're going to cheat, you better break up with me. Or there is no or. Break up with me, please, if you're going to cheat. Or I will break up with you and I will literally never talk to you again. Like, if my boyfriend now cheated on me, I would never talk to that kid again. Kid. He's a man. I would never talk to that man again if he broke up with me. Or if he cheated on me. Never talk to him again. No. I wouldn't give him the time of day. Have you guys seen those TikToks where the girl will put like pasta in her mouth, like a hard pasta, and she'll have her boyfriend like crack her back and she'll chew on the pasta while he's cracking her back? It's so funny. I really want to do that with my boyfriend. I'm gonna start making TikToks. I've decided. I've been obsessed lately. I watch them like all day. And the reason why I wasn't watching them for a while is because my TikTok algorithm wasn't like spot on. And I was getting a lot of food and home decor videos, and now I'm getting the perfect mix of like food, home decor. I'll get like some of woke TikTok, which is kind of cool. And some makeup TikToks, no dancing TikToks, which was a big reason why I never wanted to get on TikTok anyway, because I'm like, it's all dancing. Like, it is all dancing. I don't want to watch people in high school dance. Like, I'm not into that. Like, ew. I don't want to watch people like fake sing and dance on TikTok. No, there's so many other videos on TikTok. I don't even see dancing videos on TikTok, which is good. I never wanted. That's a big reason why I wasn't on for like a really long time. Thank you. Yeah, I really want to start making TikTok videos. I bet Wilma would be a good TikTok star. He would re-download it if I posted. That's nice. I will definitely let you guys know if I do that. I'm going to spray my face because I like just want to. Yeah, I'll let you guys know if I start making them. You can follow me now, but it's not like I don't have anything on there. I have 4 followers. Chess_IE. That's my TikTok name. You guys could follow me if you wanted. I threw my phone away, or else I'll be on it. I think it's really fun though. This is my room. I love the Physicians Formula Sculpting Stick Bronzer. Is the best cream bronzer of all time, hands down. Physicians Formula Sculpting Stick Bronzer and Mocha is what I use. It's the best. It is the best. So good. What else was going on? What else big? What was the Tati thing? Someone had said something about Tati and Jeffree. I should unfollow Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson. I'm gonna unfollow them now. Let's see. Yeah, it is Drugstore. Oh my god, Inception! Unsubscribe! Oh, let me unsubscribe from Jeffree Star too. I was really just subscribed for to Jeffree Star for so long because of pure entertainment. I never really liked any of the products that he would put out in launches. They just weren't for me. And his videos were just like entertaining. But I don't really need to see it. I had to do that for James Charles because I unsubscribed from James Charles after the Tati incident. I unfollowed and YouTube kept recommending his videos. I'm like, dude, I purposely unsubscribed. So what is that about? Like, why are you recommending these videos when I like went out of my way to search him and then unsubscribe? Unlimited budget and could plan a meet and greet. What would it look like? Oh man, I would want I just like went to go move glasses that weren't on my face. I would want my meet and greet to be in the fall in New York City. I would want it to be I would want Ulta to host my meet and greet. This is the unlimited budget, impossible to obtain meet and greet. So I would want Ulta to host my meet and greet. in New York City, and I would want Wagamama to cater it. That's what I would want. That's my unlimited budget. And obviously, you guys wouldn't pay a dime because I would have an unlimited budget. So you would be eating Wagamama, and there would be goodie bags. And I would have Wilma with me so you guys all could meet her. That's the dream meet and greet. Thank you. Mented Cosmetics, yes, I have a gloss from Mented, and I have a blush. Beautiful, by the way. It's gorgeous. And then I have an eyebrow product. The lip gloss is a little... It's not as glossy as I usually would like. Excuse me. It's like a gloss mousse hybrid, but it's a really pretty color. Hi, Caitlin. Who is Blair White? I've never heard of her before, but when I was searching Jeffree Star to unfollow him, I saw her video, but I don't know who that is. I've never heard of her before. When I placed my order for the blush, the lip gloss, and the brow product, I really wanted the eyeshadow palette, but it was sold out, so I didn't get it. I know. The palette is beautiful, though. I want my hands on that freaking Natasha Denona palette so bad. Oh my god, you guys. I have a theory about what kind of launches we're going to be seeing in the future for all beauty companies. I think we're going to be seeing, and I think this is really exciting for myself and all of the viewers that I have that are people of color. It is going to be so freaking exciting because I think we're going to be seeing a lot of deep nude palettes. This is our time to shine. This is our time to shine. We're going to be seeing a lot of deep nude palettes that like are finally not too light for us. You know what I mean? Like Naked to Who? It's going to be like really deep nudes. I think we're seeing a lot of that already. We're seeing a lot of deep nude lipsticks. The Natasha Denona palette is a deep nude. I think we're going to be seeing a lot of it, and I'm so here for it. Even the new Melt Cosmetics palette is a deeper nude palette. I'm just pumped. I'm so excited. So I think these kind of incidents between these really famous YouTubers are all for publicity. I don't know. I don't know anything about that lifestyle. I would love to think not, but like I would love to sit here and think that like people don't sit there and come up with schemes to start drama for publicity, but I'm sure it happens. It just must take a very specific personality to be on board with something like that, because I couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be Sincerely Sarah C. Like Sarah wouldn't sit there and do that. Like Amanda Z wouldn't sit there and do that. You know, it must take like a very specific, famous, hungry, and just like a certain personality to actually carry that out. I feel like the restock of the Conspiracy palette, is it sold out? I feel like that would be damaging, don't you think? Why is his cremated palette like $6 more than the Conspiracy palette? It's not sold out. You can buy it right now on Beautylish. This palette looks dumb, too. This palette looks dumb. Oh, man. There's a bunch of idiots on, like, eBay selling the palette for, like, $80 as if you can't get it for normal price on Beautylish. Let me see. Oh, Morphe has it in stock. You can get Jeffree Star Cosmetics on eBay or on Amazon. Is that like an actual seller, a verified seller? Mm-mm. Can you guys see that? Look at that palette someone bought on Amazon. It is completely destroyed. Yeah, it does. I know a lot of people thought that like the cremated palette was a really nice palette for them, which I get. Like, there's not really a palette out there, I guess, that looks like it, but I would never wear it. It's so cool toned. Jordan, I haven't played Animal Crossing all week. I haven't touched it. I haven't touched it all week, which is crazy for me. Yeah, I can understand liking cool tones and still not liking the cremated palette because it's so gray. Like, it's not like super wearable cool tones of like cool tone browns and like, what's a cool tone color? Pink can be kind of warm tone. Blues. It's just really gray. But yeah, I haven't played Animal Crossing in a minute. I kind of want to start playing the Zelda game that the Switch has. But my dad told me that there's going to be a Blair Witch game coming to Switch, so I think I might buy that one. Yeah, I don't think that palette is pretty. I also really wouldn't like any of the Jeffree Star palettes because if I was a Jeffree Star fan, I would maybe like the palettes to collect because they are visually appealing, but I don't like how they look, so I wouldn't really even like that. Like, I wouldn't like, if I liked the way that they looked, I would have them on display. I'm trying to get this pimple. Sorry, I'm disgusting. If I liked the palettes and I thought they were pretty, I would have them on display, but like, they are so bulky. They would take up so much room in my drawer, so I wouldn't really even like that. So I'm wearing the Generation G lipstick in Like. I don't know where it is. I think it's under me. Yeah, in Like. And then I put a little bit, like super recently, I put a little bit of the Mented Cosmetics lip gloss in Mauve Over. Girl, you are so sweet. Does anyone have any other plans for the rest of the weekend? I know it's like basically over, but I don't know. There's still Sunday evening left. So do any of you guys have any plans? I think my dad is downstairs cooking dinner, which is nice. We had pho yesterday, which was so good. I love pho. There's like this one place that we go to, and it is just so good. It is so good. I would have that every day. Pho would be like my everyday meal, I'm pretty sure. And where I'm moving, the pho place isn't that far, so. That's a good use of your time, though. I have to wash my makeup brushes so bad. They're so dirty. I have a My go back date for Ulta is August 2nd. So we'll see, because there is such a major spike in cases where I am. The county next to mine is crazy. And the cases in my county, which is a little bit smaller, they're creeping up. So I just don't know. I don't know when I'm going to go back to work. I would like to go back to work to have like a steady income though, especially because I am moving out soon. But I just really don't want to risk it. I really don't. I wish that they could come up with a vaccine like soon. But I also don't want them to rush it. Jordan, I wish I could feel the same way. I would pay someone to wash my brushes for me. Yeah, you just really never know who people actually are. You really just don't know. And you might think that you know, like you might think that you know who Jenna Marbles is, but no, like we really don't know. I just can't imagine YouTubers doing that, doing something for publicity, because YouTube is just like, it's serious, like it's people's actual jobs, but it's not that serious. Like I don't know. I just don't know. It's hard for me to believe. It's hard for me to like get on board and believe that. No, I don't watch that show. Oh, my back hurts so bad. I know Jenna Marbles was in like mainstream media. I would love to try stuff out from Lawless. I think that that's a really cute brand. I know that they sell it on Sephora, and I love the packaging. I love that the packaging is like all black. I love all black packaging. Oh no, there's more thunder coming. You were just the cutest little girl. Yeah, I have a whole video of from Fenty. Like I have a whole full face of Fenty Beauty. I really love the concealer. The setting powder is a little dry. The hydrating foundation is nice. The blush, the new blush and cream bronzer are very nice. I like them a lot. Lip glosses are nice, but they spill on me. They like leak really, really bad. And then their snap shadows are nice as well, but I find the formula to be a little bit dry. They're not my favorite eyeshadow, but they are nice. They're nice enough. And I think that they're pretty affordable. They are tiny, and I like the idea of them. I kind of wish the snap shadows had another like snap cheek situation, so that we could have like an like eyeshadow on one side and then something very similar to this on the other side. That would be nice. I just love functional products. That's my thing. I guess you're right about YouTube not being that different from reality TV anymore, but I just like don't know how it gets to that, you know? I just can't. I mean, who knows? Like, who knows how anyone would really be in that situation? And I'm not knocking their behavior just because how I feel I would act in that situation is like the right thing to do. But I really do think that like I just can't imagine ever being in the situation where I would want to pull some stunt for publicity. I just don't know. I just don't know how you get to that point, I guess. No, I haven't been watching Bachelor recaps. Mm, I like Undone Beauty stuff. I use a lot of it, or I have a lot of it. Their blushes are my favorite. I have quite a bit of Undone Beauty videos though. How I found the brand is because when I was like a lot smaller, a lot of people were recommending me to do that video on Undone compared to Glossier. So I purchased a bunch of stuff from Undone Beauty and I tried it. It was all only exclusively on Amazon at the time, and I just bought all of it. So it's pretty good. Yeah, I do have a room tour up. I have a few room tours. I have one from my college room, actually, my room from my junior year of college. So I have that room tour. And then I also have a room tour that I posted for my 8 Days of Hanukkah in December. Jordan, that cosmetic company sounds really cute. You know what brand reached out to me, which was kind of crazy? The brand Chantecaille, I think that's how you say it. They're stupid expensive, but they reached out to me and they wanted to send me stuff, so I sent them what I wanted, and they never emailed me back. So I don't know about that, but I do have a full face of ColourPop, and I also have a half Glossier, half ColourPop video. Favorite blush other than Glossier and Undone? I really like the Stila convertible colors, actually. Those are quite nice. I like the Nude Sticks cream blushes. Fenty, the one Fenty cream blush is pretty nice. Actually, scratch that. I wouldn't say that that's in my top 5. Glossier, Undone, Nude Sticks, Stila, convertible color, and I don't know. Florence by Mills was not a bad blush. Like, that was a pretty good cream blush, honestly. Skincare, I've actually been using like pretty much exclusively Raelle Beauty skincare for a little bit. It was really funny. This really funny thing happened. Raelle, I had worked with them on a video last year, and I loved the serum that they had sent me to feature in the video. Like, I absolutely love the serum. So they had come out with like a 7-step skincare line, and I was like, oh, that's awesome. Like, I really want to try that. So I reached out to them and I was like, hey, like, would it be cool if you guys sent me this new skincare line that you have? I would really love to try it out and review on my channel. And they never emailed me back. So I waited a few months and I just decided to buy it myself because I really wanted to try it. And I have been loving it. And then like a week ago, they emailed me finally, and they were like, "Hey, sorry we just saw this email. We would love to send you the skincare." And I already owned it, so I never emailed them back. I use the Glossier concealer more regularly than Undone because the Glossier concealer matches me a lot better than Undone. The Glossier concealer range, the shade range, is really nice compared to Undone. Hi, Courtney. I want, Maddie, you're kind of late, but like, we're still hanging out, you know? I'm not doing my makeup anymore, but we're still chilling. I love snake plants because they're really easy. So I want quite a bit of snake plants. I'm looking at like a beautiful monstera right in front of me. I really want a monstera. What else do we have in this room? What are the hanging plants that I have? A pothos. I want hella pothos. I really want those. A ton of them. I don't know. I don't do well with succulents. I kill them, so I won't really have any of those. I don't know. Also, just like whatever houseplants my mom wants to buy for me. Ooh, the Undone Beauty blush lasts a really long time on me. Like that blush will last all day. That's a quality cream blush for me, so I'm very sorry that that doesn't work out for you because it's very nice. Oh, girly is so cute. She is like fast asleep. She really is like a baby. I will always own little dogs. Air plants, yeah, those are nice. We had a lot of air plants in Florida, like because they were like literally on the trees. I don't know. We don't have any air plants in our house. I wonder why, because my mom's like super into houseplants. I wonder if it's because of our climate. Not that it would really matter because it would be living in the house, but I don't know. I also, thank you. I also really want my mom to garden around the house so that she can make the outside look really nice. I find the Undone concealer to last okay on me. I don't really ever have a problem with concealer or like makeup really not lasting long on me. One, because I don't know, the way that I view makeup that doesn't last a while on me is if it's fading evenly throughout the day, I don't care. Like, that's fine. But if it's like weird and splotchy and getting streaky and creasing really bad, that's like what I don't like. And I don't find the Undone concealer to be like that bad. And if it is creasing, I will just blend it back into place. Favorite blushes from Glossier, Dusk is my favorite, and Storm. I really love the mixture, like that's my favorite, but I think I would like Storm the best because Dusk on its own is a little too light for me. I don't know if you can get Undone Beauty in the UK. Yeah, Jordan, I kind of feel the same way. I think Storm looks beautiful on everybody. Like, Storm would look so beautiful on like the fairest of the fair and so beautiful on the darkest of the dark. I think Storm would look so good on everybody. I have tried some of BH Cosmetics eyeshadows years ago when like BH Cosmetics and Coastal Scents was like huge. I would buy a lot from them. And their shadow formula was always very nice. Like it was always good. We sell some BH Cosmetics at Ulta and the palettes always swatch really good. Mm-hmm. Yes, Vanessa. Also, I think it would be really freaking good PR of them to release a bronzer now, because then they can make a billion shades of the bronzer and people would be like, yes, give us the shade range. Yes, Glossier did that. Yeah, it would be really good. It would be really good publicity for them if they did that right now. And if you find Storm to be way too dark for you, which I think if it's too dark for you, you just need to use a lighter hand. But mix them, mix Beam and Storm. I think all of the cloud paints look drop dead gorgeous mixed together. Yeah, Maddie, a huge shade range would be really good. And I feel like it would be really good publicity for them. And I know that they would do it right. Hi, baby. Hi. Are you just taking a little nappy? Are you taking a little nap? I want to hold you like a little baby. Because you're just so warm, girl. Because you're just so warm. Why you got so much redness on your belly? Why you got so much redness, girl? I love Boy Brow. I like it because it's like a moussey, waxy kind of brow and not like a hard, crunchy one. Must-have Glossier products, cloud paints, stretch concealer, brow flick. Actually, I have been loving the brow flick. So I'd almost say brow flick over boy brow at this current moment. Gloss and Sky Wash. I love the Sky Washes. No, I do not get any PR from Undone Beauty. I've kind of thought about reaching out to them because I have done a lot of videos about Undone Beauty in the past, but they don't really come out with that many launches, so it's not like they would be sending me new launches. Like, they don't really come out with that many new products. And they've never reached out to me before. I think they might follow me on Instagram, but that's it. They've never sent me anything before. Oh, I love Future Dew. I really do like Future Dew. Maybe I would, okay, Jordan, yes. That is a big reason why I didn't really like Brow Flick, before, because it dries up so fast and the tip gets really gross and chunky and clumpy, and then it doesn't stop, and then it stops being smooth. But in order to use it, I found that you have to clean off the tip before you use it every single time, which I know it's wasteful. I know you might not get as much product out of it, but I've been noticing that my brow flick is lasting longer because I would throw out my brow flick way sooner because it would get really chunky and clumpy, and like the top would get really gross because I wasn't cleaning it off. So I've noticed that even though wiping it feels wasteful, it's making it last a little bit longer because it, I don't know, it's just working for longer. So I don't know. Take that information as you would, but that's what I feel about it. I don't know. I just wipe the tip off with a tissue, yeah. No, I don't have like an official review on how to use the brow flick. I do have like a video of when it first launched, but I didn't really know about using it that way for that video. But I was really wanting to do like an updated full face of Glossier video, and I was using some of like their orangey products, and I have been really liking oranges lately, not gonna lie. So I filmed that video, and I was talking about how I use my brow flick now that I've figured out this little trick, and I couldn't take a good selfie. I could not take a good selfie for the video. If I don't have a good selfie for my thumbnail, it's just a waste of a video, in my opinion. So, yeah. And honestly, my selfie, like my Instagram thumbnail game has not been, or not my Instagram, my YouTube thumbnail game has not been good lately. I've been wanting to, I don't know, I've been wanting to kind of change things up a little bit. Like my MAC one, that selfie is not any good. The color is so off in it, but it's really hard with this stupid phone because it changes colors so drastically. My Alma Beauty one was okay, and my Try to Get Ready With Me for the date night one was okay. I don't like either of the e.l.f. cosmetic ones, though. Fenty Beauty was okay. Sephora VIB sale, okay. Full Face Okay Beauty, okay. I don't know. I'm a little too critical on myself, but I kind of want to change up the way that I do my thumbnails. And if I can't take a good selfie for the video, I just will not post the video because it's just not worth it. Because, like, the thumbnail is what people click on. I don't have empties. I don't really go through products that often to have empties. My future dew is like almost out. You guys can't really see, but I have about that much product left of future dew. And I go through skincare, but not really makeup too much. Girl, I just love you. I love you so much, girl. I cannot wait till we get to go to bed later. I cannot wait. Yeah. Oh, never. I will never make clickbaity video thumbnails or titles. I think that stuff is so dumb. I've just been thinking about like just changing them up, like changing up like the way that I take my product photos and maybe using different fonts and yeah, but do not worry. I will not ever do a clickbaity thumbnail. I think that stuff is so stupid. It's like, first of all, we're not living in 2015, and second of all, like, nobody thinks that this is funny. I don't know about now because Glossier had really good sets back when like Black Friday was a thing, and they had really good sets, which makes it really easy to shop and kind of try out the brand. But if I was new to the brand and I was like shopping for the first time, I would probably get a cloud paint duo, a boy brow, a lip gloss, get a lip gloss, and a bomb.com. That's what I would get from the brand probably. And maybe a sky wash if you're into them. Courtney, I hope you're having a good day. Okay, well, I think I'm going to sign off because I really want to go hang out with my family downstairs, and it sounds like they're making dinner, so I want to hang out with them, and I want to go get another lollipop. So I'm going to head out. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I had a really fun time chatting with you guys about all these sorts of things, everything that's going on, and yeah, I love my lives. I love hanging out with you guys. You guys are the best, and I will definitely be doing one again soon. Bye, guys.